question of the day for May 31st, 2024 is what makes a super team in the NBA? So basically, a super team is a team loaded with superstar and other all-star level talent created through trades or free agency, and the players are usually in their prime. So in this video, I have about 9 supposed super teams throughout NBA history. I'm gonna tell you why some of them are super teams and some of them really shouldn't be classified as super teams. So I'm gonna go through the list because a lot of people always call this a super team, and I'm about to show why some of these particular teams really shouldn't be classified as being super teams. Let's start off with the 68-69 Los Angeles Lakers, who had Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, and Jerry West. Wilt Chamberlain had been in Philadelphia for over 10 years. And then you had Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, who was fighting every year in the finals with the Lakers. The reason why I mainly wouldn't call this a super team, Wilt Chamberlain had to be traded to the Lakers, and look at the ages. Wilt Chamberlain was 32, Elgin Baylor 34, and Jerry West 30. Now, if it would have been Wilt Chamberlain 27, Elgin Baylor 28, and Jerry West 29, then yeah, I would say that was a super team. Now, this one, however, Charles Barkley had to be traded to Phoenix. Phoenix had already had a great team because they had won like 54 games the year before. And then they went and they traded for Charles Barkley. And then this is the year they made it to the finals. So I would classify this as a super team because the main players, Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, Dan Marley, are all still in their 20s in their prime. And then you got the other role players around them. So I would classify the 92-93 Phoenix Suns as a super team. But I wouldn't the 68-69 Lakers because I feel like they were too old. Now, this is the 96-97 Rockets. A lot of people always try to bring up this Rockets team where it had Charles Barkley, Akeem Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler. Again, look at the ages. These players were drafted in 1984. This is 1996, so they're 12 years in the league. Barkley, 33. Olajuwon and Drexler, both 34. Mario 33. Kevin Willis, 34. Eddie Johnson, 37. I would not classify the 96-97 Houston Rockets as a super team because they were way too old. For me to be a super team, they were way too old to be a super team. Including the next time in 98-99 when the Rockets traded for Scottie Pippen. Again, look at the ages. This is 2 more years added to Olajuwon and Barkley. So Pippen coming in at 33, Barkley 35, and Olajuwon 36. There's no way in hell that this should be classified as a super team. But a lot of people, well, what about Charles Barkley when they joined Scottie Pippen and Akeem Olajuwon? Come on, man. Now, again, if this had happened in like 1992, then hell yeah, that would be a super team. But in 1998, 99, oh no, that is definitely not a super team. All of them are over 33 years old. Then we get to the Lakers in 2003, 2004. Kobe was really the only one that was still young. Shaq was 31, had already been in the league 12 years. Karl Malone was fucking 40. Gary Payton was 35. So even that, I wouldn't classify. Yeah, that was a good team, but I wouldn't classify the 2004 Lakers as a super team. Now, again, if this would have been 2000 or maybe 1998 or something, then yeah, I would classify that as a super team, but not with most of your players over 30, except for Kobe Bryant. But, you know, Kobe came in the league at 17, 18 years old. Then the first one, the modern one. Everybody, well, the Celtics started it. They started the whole super team. The Celtics players were traded to the Celtics. Ray Allen did average 26 the year before, but Ray Allen was not prime Ray Allen anymore. Yeah, he averaged 26, but Ray Allen went to the Celtics He was 32. Garnett was 31. Paul Pierce was 30. They were not a super. Now, if this would have happened in 2004, 2002, yeah, it's a super team. But they were all in their 30s when they were put together. They were traded and put together. They didn't just say, oh, man, let's link up in Boston so we can try to win championships. And then you had James Posey, 31. Now, this one right here, this is the one that makes me mad. Because this is the one that really started the whole super team stuff. Look at LeBron. LeBron, like, these players went to Miami. LeBron was 26, Bosh was 26, and Wade was 29. They all still in the middle of their prime. And think about it. Who would have ever thought you would have 3 of the top 5 draft picks end up on the same team in less than 10 years? And then Dwayne Wade said it really wasn't even supposed to be Chris Bosh. Originally, they said it was supposed to be LeBron and Wade was supposed to go join Derrick Rose in Chicago. I heard another story said it was supposed to be Carmelo. So the fact that these dudes had to link up like that, that was my problem with that. Like, dude, y'all in y'all 20s. The NBA, like the NBA's entertainment is a business. You can't just like, yeah, we would all like to play with our friends. That's cool, but you can't just everybody link up together. Like, in doing so, you made Cleveland weak once LeBron left Cleveland, and then Toronto went down once Bosh left Toronto. So now really the only ones you really had in the East were Boston, Orlando, Miami, and Chicago. So like if LeBron, like LeBron James is the first player to ever do that. That's why I've been asking people that question for years. If it was nothing wrong with what LeBron did, how come you can't name another player that did what he did before he did it? You can't name another star player in their prime that left to go join other star players in their prime. You can't do it. Like, not through trades. I'm talking about voluntarily. Oh, this year, this summer or whatever, then next year, I'm going to be taking my talents to the Miami Heat. Now, if you go look on LeBron's like transactions and stuff, it says he was traded to Miami, but I'm pretty sure that was just like, if he was traded to Miami, how come Cleveland didn't already know before ahead of time? Because Cleveland was just as shocked as everybody else when he made that announcement. So if he was really traded to Miami, it was some other like, okay, we're going to do a sign and trade type stuff. The same way with Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh was traded to Miami. But I don't think Toronto knew that Chris Bosh was going to Miami beforehand. So they probably did some kind of like sign and trade afterwards. So once LeBron James saw Dwayne Wade's body start breaking down and Chris Bosh started getting hurt, he decided to leave Miami. He saw what Kyrie Irving was doing when he had the potential to do in Cleveland. Cleveland wasn't winning, but he saw Kyrie get 55 against the Spurs or 50 whatever against the Spurs. So enough time had passed for wounds to be healed. So he decided to go back to Cleveland, and somehow they got Kevin Love to come with him. So that was the second super team. Now, LeBron at this time is 30. So he's still in the middle. Like, he getting past his prime, but LeBron still can play. But then you got Kyrie Irving, 22, and Kevin Love, 26. Then you throw in J.R. Smith and some other role, Amon Shumpert. But again, LeBron went back to Cleveland after he saw Wade started getting older and he saw Bosh start breaking down, getting injured. And then this right here is why I have no pity for LeBron James. Because people always say, well, Michael Jordan didn't have to face the 2017 Warriors. When in actuality, it's LeBron's fault that the 2017 Warriors were created. Not because Cleveland beat the Warriors, but LeBron James doing what he did in 2010 by going to Miami. Because again, no one had ever done that before. Like, you can't name a star player that went to join other star players in their prime, because people had the respect of the game to compete against each other and not all try to join up and link up on the same team. That's why so many people call what LeBron did weak. Even Kevin Durant called it weak. So that's what made Durant look like a hypocrite, because you called out LeBron James, but then years later, 4 or 5 years later, you turned around and did the same thing. But if LeBron James would have never did that in the first place by joining up with Wade and Bosh, then Durant probably don't go to Golden State, and you don't get that type of conglomerate Thanos level threat type that Golden State was. So LeBron really created the whole super team. And I know it's a lot of players, people tell me something, well, that's what free agency is, you get to go, and that's true. But again, it's the respect of the game, man. It's just like Kendrick Lamar, when Kendrick Lamar had dropped that Control verse, his verse of Control in 2013 or whatever, when he was talking about, I got love for y'all all, but I'm trying to, when he was like, he said, this goes for Jermaine Cole and ASAP Rocky, Drake. I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas. Like, that's what it is. It's about competition. I'm trying to make sure y'all core fans never heard of y'all. Like, we can still be cool, but this is a competition. So the fact that, and I feel like it was Skip Bayless' fault. I feel like Skip Bayless was talking so much noise about LeBron, or will LeBron ever win a ring and all that finally got to LeBron. So he decided to take a shortcut by going and joining other superstar players. Again, I have no problem with LeBron leaving Cleveland. I have a problem with you joining other star players. People love to bring up, well, Michael Jordan couldn't win without Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was not always Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen had to learn from Michael Jordan to grow into the player that Scottie Pippen became. People never want to mention that Scottie Pippen was there for 3 years before they won their first championship and lost with Jordan. So for all those, well, he couldn't win without Scottie. Scottie Pippen was there when they lost. So let's not pretend Scottie Pippen wasn't there. But anyway, like, Jordan didn't leave. Oh man, I couldn't beat the Pistons. Let me go join them, or let me go join the Celtics. He took his losses and he stayed, and his team got better. He challenged his teammates to get better. But LeBron, on the other hand, LeBron was just like, hey, forget it. I'm going to just leave. I'm going to go get some other star players. Get his teammates traded, or just leave completely and go find some more teammates. So again, I understand no one can win by themselves. But it's a difference in between getting help and then just skipping the line and getting superstar help. Getting help is like, oh man, Andre Iguodala, or who else? Who else would be somebody like, even Porzingis? Porzingis would be help. But if you, oh man, let me go to Jokic, let me go to Embiid, let me go to Giannis, let me go to Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, that's superstar level help. And that's what LeBron James keeps doing, whether it's Bosh, Wade, Bosh, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Anthony Davis. Like, that, and that's my whole problem. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. More videos coming soon. Trey T out. Peace.